question is, are you sure? Now, Rich Prater, RJP, over on YouTube, a Darlie Routier supporter, who runs a nice, clean channel over there. Keeps it nice and smooth. It's based on the support of Darlie. And I like Rich, but, you know, people should be open to criticism. I am. You know, one of the things over there that he has is he'll welcome non-supporters over there. But if there's disrespect in any shape or form towards the family, you will be booted, is what's stated. But at that same time, we have to listen to Rich and some of the people on his panel, you know, speak about these first responders that had to go in there and see that carnage, no matter who did it, how stupid they are, what morons they are, you know, how inept they are. We have to listen to that, and that's not fair either. But, you know, the thing of it is if you're sure, Rich, that Darlie's innocent, if you're so sure, you know, I don't understand why your chats are shut down. Because somebody might say something in there that debunks something that someone on your panel said, which is what was happening on the last live where you allowed people to come in. That's what was happening in your chat. What was being said on your panel was being challenged. It was being challenged correctly, and you just didn't want to hear it, sir. No offense. I mean, I'm just criticizing the content. Now you also refuse to speak on any potential childhood trauma that would have caused Darlie to have a undiagnosed mental illness, which is the fact that was stated on the stand that her stepfather had sexually molested her. And you allow someone on your panel who says that he never did that. So, you know, you're at a catch-22 here, because that person that you're allowing on your panel is saying that Darlie lied on the stand. And you don't want to address that, with all respect. You don't want to address that you have someone that is lying on your panel. Someone who told us that Damon was stabbed 4 times in his chest and twice in his back. You know, superficial wounds. Someone who, you know, you allow these people on your panel, and you know, you're not responsible for what they're saying, but you're responsible for allowing them to say it. I have yet to go through your videos and dig at them and try to correct things, because I see you as a person who is just trying to find the truth for Darlie. Now, you're not so concerned about the kids as you are Darlie. You're not trying to make money off of this. You're not trying to get famous. You're not out in these true crime groups. You're not under Danelle's videos like Kitchen Table Research is. You're not under Danelle's TikTok videos. Yeah, come over to my channel. I've got 7 Darlies, and I need 1,000 subs. And come on, she wants attention and monetary gain from Devin and Damon. I mean, there's the proof. When you get on somebody under, like on YouTube, here's some etiquette. If you go under somebody's YouTube channel that you like and you promote your own, yeah, come over to my channel. That's some bullshit. We don't do that. And I saw her do that over on Danelle's TikTok. Yeah, come on over and see me in Danelle's videos. Right? But she hasn't been back up on your panel. But she is in your chat telling everybody what a good job you guys are doing. So, are you sure? So, this is the second time that I have immediately caught Mystery Maverick in a falsehood without even trying. I'm not even trying. I haven't gone back and even examined stuff that she's said. Because the first time I caught her saying, well, Waddell was asleep in his cruiser, you know, she went to get people after me. Now she's friends with Tracy, who's also friends. Yeah, I see that. I mean, I'm not stupid. But it's just because I corrected her and said, hey, where did you see that? Where in the court was Waddell asleep in his cruiser? She got mad at me and tried to slide up under somebody's thing and call me a white supremacist. And, oh, well, his son killed a baby. If you knew anything about true crime, you would hear it. You know, here's the end of that story. Go back and look at Ted Bundy giving his interview hours before his execution with Dr. James Dobson. Even the serial killer, a sick-minded serial killer like that, Said it's not my parents' fault. It's not my family's fault. Don't blame it on them. It was a choice that I made. So that's where they. So if you're sure, this is twice now. She's telling us that things were said on the stand that was not said on the stand. As a matter of fact, the opposite was said on the stand. If that's how you have to support Darlie, I feel sorry for you, because I knew as a supporter, when I was a supporter, that if I wanted to run a YouTube channel about Darlie's innocence, then I would have to do it the way you're doing it too, because God forbid the truth slide in there. No offense. So if you're so sure that Tara knows what she's talking about, she's got all this medical stuff behind her, she's a doctor in this, a master of that. You know, if you're so sure that Darlie's innocent, why don't you host a debate between me and Tara, with you mediating and maybe Pam Collins mediating? See, because I see her comments all the time talking about how stupid we are, how uneducated we are, how what losers we are. I see her make comments like that. So I'm just going to throw you an olive branch, right? And say, let's get it over with. Let's let Tara just factually tear us up. Show us how wrong we are in this case. This is somebody who would believe Karen Neal. Oh, I would believe Karen Neal. Not all those other doctors but Karen Neal, yeah, I would believe her because she lived across the street from Darlie. What annoys me is when people flat out say something was, like she flat out said that was said in testimony, and you're leaving it stand on your panel, on your video right now. You're leaving that lie stand, and that's a lie, and it's against Devin and Damon. Right now, she is lying. The medical examiner never said that. So if you're so sure, are you sure she's innocent? If you're so sure, then show me. Anytime that you want to debate this case, me with Tara, Rich, if she wants to debate this case with me, it'd be wonderful for the supporters and the non-supporters to watch, and your supporters can watch Tara just chew that bad old stalking, mentally ill BryanSt.John, who's done everything in his power to harass it. Boys, you could put me in. I'd be crying over all that information that Tara would just be bouncing off of me. All those facts, you would just be able to put me in the ground. You wouldn't have to hear about me speak about Darlie ever again. As she showed me, right? Let's set that up, Rich. It's not a pissing contest. I mean, you as a person, I like you. I mean, we just have a difference in opinion on this. I have yet to have seen you lie blatantly like that. That's twice she's done that. She goes, oh, he doesn't have any content. He just gets his things from books and other people's content. That's what Mystery Maverick said. Right? And then the bottom line is the thing about Waddell falling asleep in his cruiser. That came from a book. So, you know, you can have all the certificates in the world, right? If you ain't got no common sense. His son did kill a baby. Try to use that against me, right, Tara? I'm not out here trying to protect him with lies like you are a double baby killer. You sleep good at night? So anyways, Rich, let's set that up. If we can't have a debate, civil debate, on your panel with a supporter and a non-supporter mediating the whole situation. If you can't host that and come out successful, then would you be willing to rethink your stance on her innocence? You should be able to do this easily because you guys seem like you're really sure. You're really sure. You know, we can talk about everything on the Darlie case. Everything needs to be examined, except for that, except for Dennis Stahl, because that makes one of your hosts look like a liar. That's why it doesn't stand, Rich. That's why you don't want to. Who cares about hurting that family, right? You said you don't want to talk about that because you don't want to hurt that family. Right? right? But the family gives you permission to show pictures of Devin and Damon stabbed, right? That wouldn't hurt them as much as you talking about Dennis, right? Is that you trying to sell that to us? Is that what you're, I'm a little bit irritated. Not with you, but with how this thing is going, because I see the bullshit. I'm seeing it. And I don't think, Rich, I don't think you're in the end going to be one of those people that just wants to be right. Because if you're allowing these liars and these people that are spreading misinformation to come out here and tell you this is why that the person that was convicted of killing these two kids is innocent, then maybe you and Bonnie should rethink what you're doing over there. Come and put an end to me. Sarah could do it. You got her up there every time you have a panel, like, as if she's some kind of fucking expert. And I'm very frustrated, but not at you, Rich, at the situation. Put an end to it.